Hey, got it's Flo. Hi, Flo from Flo and the Moon, and I am doing your monthly reading for February. Welcome. Ooh, and Pisces, actually, thank you. You are my second highest viewers for the month. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love and the interest and the support. I'm friends with a few Pisces, and they always ring true to the sign. Very creative, very secretive, very caring, sensitive. But let's do your reading for the month of February. Obviously, this is a reading for the collective, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. It's not going to resonate for everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to focus on the greatest energies of the month and see what my guides have for you. Whoop. I didn't actually shuffle that bit. One more time. There we are. All right. Okay. Okay, guys, let's do this reading for Pisces. Give them the best reading. And just select some cards. Oh, gosh. Way too much. I only... They want to give you all the cards at once. All the cards at once. But we don't want that. We just need... That was probably all the cards I needed. But it needs to be a little bit more exacting than that. Way too many cards, please. One more. There we go. First two. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Second. Ten of Wands. Now these are falling in your past positions. This is all in the past. Some of these things have been completed. Funny I say that. You've got the World, the card of completion. You've got the Knight of Pentacles coming up in the past in the reverse. So this card is about, it's a slow moving knight. He's the slowest moving knight. You're bored. It almost looks like you are suffering from boredom and maybe even possibly being overworked. This could be some earth energy you're working with. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then the World. Okay, currently that is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's some bit of a shaky start happening. Shaky start, or something that you may have thought was a nice new beginning may have not turned out as planned. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's do. There we go. Ooh, Page of Swords as your overall energy. Okay, that could be you. Oftentimes I read that as a gossip or somebody who's sort of spying. Maybe you're spying, but also this card can be you trying to figure out what your path is and what your truth is. Next up, Temperance. Getting some balance in your life. Oop. Got your guardian angel then there looking out for you. So you've got actually the World and Temperance. Really great major arcana cards. Lots of healing happening. Lots of healing happening. I remember last month you had a very important relationship that you were dealing with. Five of Pentacles. Maybe feeling a little bit shut out. Financial state may be suffering. Maybe you are healing. This is a card of being unwell, I suppose. Not doing so well in the winter. And then you've got the Four of Pentacles. Stability is on your mind. Stability is on your mind. You're trying to get yourself stable again. And then finally, the High Priestess in the reverse. And the bottom of your deck, of the deck, we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it's looking like you are not allowing yourself some time to meditate and take some time on your own. Let me just take a moment and have a look at the energies of this card, of these cards. So I'm seeing Sagittarius here. I'm seeing earth energy. There's a lot of earth energy here. And struggle. You may have been struggling quite a bit, not allowing yourself to rest. Trying to figure out the truth. What are you working so hard to find the truth over? Possibly money, you know. Secrets. You can be quite secretive. You know, you've got the High Priestess in reversed. Maybe it's time to get connected. Let's just get some clarity. I'm going to clarify these cards and they'll formulate a better picture for us. All right, guys? Let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is. What's the Knight of Pentacles reversed? Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, it's almost like you came from something where there was a completion. Something ended. Something ended, and then you had a new beginning. But you're feeling a little bit like the new kid on the block. You almost have to relearn things. You may have started a new job for the reason of getting balance in your life. You weren't really headed anywhere in this last place that you were. You're feeling overworked. You weren't heading anywhere. Things were moving way too slowly, and so you reached the end of where you of that phase. You may have received a promotion, or may have started a new relationship, which is more balancing out you and your person. But you know, you're still trying to find your feet on it, about it. And now you're trying to get to a stable place. So what's the Knight of Pentacles? Let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is about. This heavy earth energy. He's very stable. If this is a person, he's a very stable person, but likely a bit dull. I always see the Knight of Pentacles as someone who's quite dull. Okay, this card, please, guides. I just need one card. Oh, I don't need a chunk, please. Let's do. Okay, take those three. Yeah. Right. So the Knight of Pentacles, now he's being clarified with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, so things it wasn't going anywhere. You weren't feeling really good, and something that looks like was meant to bring you happiness wasn't. So what is the Ten of Wands? I'm just going to shuffle it like this, see if my hands are big enough. This deck of cards, my hands are never big enough for this one. Let's see. The Ten of Wands. I think that one wants to come out. Yeah. And it really, I would say this situation with this Knight of Pentacles, it wasn't really going anywhere. And you were almost overworking yourself trying to get your financial stability. Nothing was happening. Everything was moving slowly. But you were just working way too hard for your own financial stability and independence. You're working hard to live this life that you would like. You know, maybe you like to shop. Okay. The World. You've got clarified by the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it was probably a bit of a bumpy ride. But it's looking like you did realize your potential. In this situation, it came to an end because you finally realized your potential and your worth. you know. The thing about the magician is that the magician has everything at his fingertips to manifest the life that he deserves. And actually, manifest was your guidance card of last month. So for those of you who listened to the advice, good for you, because it's looking like you finally are able to manifest your dreams. So what's the Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands, there may have been a project or a love that didn't turn out the way that you thought. And this is in your current energies of the month. Current energies of the month. It's too many cards, please. I just need one or two. Just to clarify the Ace of Wands in this reverse. There it is. Yeah. So you've had to look at a situation that wasn't, you were stuck. You know, you had to look at it in another way. You had to look at it in another way in order to move forward. So that is, I think the Hangman is Scorpio energy. It could also be that. So what's the Page of Swords? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Which goes into your overall energy. This could be you. You could be dealing with somebody quite young who is an air sign. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could be dealing with somebody who's quite young. That energy is quite youthful. Could be you as well. You know, and the thing about the Page of Swords is that the page is a novice, and you may have been caught unprepared with this new beginning, and you've had to look at it a different way. You know, it may have even called up sort of unresolved emotions from the past, where you've had to finally let go. You've got the World and the Ten of Swords. You know, it's quite painful for you, but now you are finding your feet, but you've got to work for it. You've got to work for it. Almost like going back to school about something. Maybe you started a new course. What's a Temperance? Yeah. So, and it could have been a journey that was unconventional. Sorry. An unconventional journey where you have to seek the wisdom of a teacher to get that balance. The Hierophant is about structure, but in its reverse, it's about questioning the status quo. So it's looking like you had to change course a bit and look at things in a different way and question where your life was. It's too many cards. Too many cards. Okay, so what is the Five of Pentacles about? The Five of Pentacles is about being in a place of lack. And you know, you've got a lot of karma cards in here as well. And this is another card that for me has to do with karma, but more of like a soul relationship. So you could be, you're headed for a place where you need to deal with this. There's a lot of karma that you needed to get rid of, or that you are getting rid of, and that's likely why this has been a really difficult journey for you. Yeah. Lots of karma here. So and the thing about karma, and if you know a little bit about karma, is that when our souls reincarnate on this earth, we are completing tasks. And oftentimes we are repaying debts from our past lives with other souls and working on that. And it's always the most difficult lessons that we go through Those are the karmic lessons. So they could be the people that are involved in that you owe a karmic debt to, and this has been, you know, a bit of a struggle for you, and you're trying to get the balance and repay your debt. You've got the Temperance card coming up again. So it's almost like the scales are rebalancing. You're coming to this point later on in the month of February 2020 where finally it's looking like everything is balancing. But it's not without its hardships. There's a great deal of healing happening. So what's the Four of Pentacles? A great deal of healing happening, because you've got a lot of healing cards. And it's looking like you were a little bit unwell. Even though you're feeling like maybe you've been left out in the cold, there are reasons for this. And the scales are balancing. So what? Here it is. Father of Pentacles. So you could have started with a new company, and to get your stability, you could have started with a new company, or sorry about that. Right. So here is, where's my train of thought? Four of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. So it's looking like you're getting yourself organized, you know, after all this tumultuous time. You know, you are headed to this place of peace and financial stability, because you weren't really getting it where you were. But it's looking like the debt has been paid, but it's now you just have to balance things out, because after anything like that, anything that's really monumental like that, there always is a time of recovery. Always a time of recovery. And anytime these lessons come about, I don't know if I said it, but usually these karmic relationships have to do with finding out what your self-worth is. And it looks like you got there. You received it. You've gotten to that point. And you found your calling. This, you found your path. Yes, this is definite confirmation that that's where you are headed. You are headed, and you're going to receive it this month of February. Let's see if there's anything else. One more card, please. That was for the High Priestess. Because you could have been doing something in secret. Keeping something in secret. But now it's time to come out and receive your gifts from the divine. A lot of heavy energy, but now you've let it go and you found your calling. One more card, please. All right. 2. So you got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and you are off to find your love. What gives you some fulfillment, because you weren't getting it before. You weren't getting it before. But when I see these two cards together, I see a very good partnership, you know. Very good partnership. So you might have come into contact with somebody like that, but you know, you still need to heal. You are getting there. You had a lot of healing to do, and you're finally allowing yourself to go through that. Let's see. Let's just recap it, actually. So you started off with stagnant energy, a lot of stagnant energy, but it's looking like it was a karmic relationship that you had. And with promises of love, it didn't turn out that way, and you were feeling weighed down. You were working really hard for your financial independence and building up your abundance. And finally, there was some news that came as a surprise, or maybe you did know what it was, but it ended that part of your life, and you finally see your self-worth. You have a new beginning. It's a little bit shaky, but you need to change your perspective on it. Anytime there's a big change like that, you can't expect to do the change and have the change and live the exact same way. Everything else changes with it. There's a lot of change that happens with it, and you're almost like a novice. You're a student trying to find your way again. It may have been a unconventional way, but the balance, the you're getting the balance, and the scales are beginning to even out. You have to allow yourself to heal. You're headed towards that place. And financial stability, finally, towards the end of the month, I see you as finally getting yourself organized and finding your calling. You may have come out with some information. Maybe some of the stuff that you were dealing with from your past is finally coming out in the open, and you're dealing with it openly. But you're getting yourself organized now, and you're allowing yourself to heal. That's too many cards. So let's just get a bit of advice from the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. Let's see what your monthly advice is. You got Integrity. Lovely, lovely, lovely card. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this card demands that you do what feels right for you. And as a Pisces, and I see that because you can become the caretaker oftentimes, and you care a lot about other people. Your heart is good, and do not allow any outside influence to leave you questioning it. So carry on what you are doing. Just stay true to what you feel is right. And that is all anyone can ever ask of you. So congratulations. It's a great card. You're figuring out what your self-worth is, and you're getting yourself back on your feet all on your own. So congratulations. That's it. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can find all my information on my page. Visit me on Instagram at @Flo_and the moon, where I do your daily tarot pulls. So that's it for the month of February. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you in March. Much love. Bye.